More stats are coming. Bear with me. Coach Q will begin with an opening statement, and then the floor is open to questions.
Well, I mean, what I expected, we scheduled a tough first game on purpose. We knew that we would have a team that's coming in that'll be well coached, that would play with a lot of energy and play hard, and they did that. I thought that our kids just really did a really good job of battling. We just really battled that second from third quarter. Sorry, for second quarter on, we just really battled. Our kids just played hard, and obviously we had 57 rebounds. They had 32 rebounds. That's a big margin. 23 offensive rebounds. That's for us. That's what the game's about. It's about making the tough plays and being aggressive and being physical. Just really. I got to give our kids a lot of credit. I mean, shooting 47% in the second quarter really turned the game around. So I just got to give our kids a lot of credit. They played hard, they played aggressive, and they really answered the challenge.
Coach, in that second quarter when you really turned the game around, at one point, Kiara Lewis kind of passed up an open look and you called timeout, had a little discussion at half court, and then she really changed her approach, it looked like. What did that conversation go like, and what did you see out of her after that?
Well, I just think Kiki just be aggressive. She's open. She got to shoot the ball. We swung the ball to her top of the key. She's wide open, and she passed up the shot. And when you pass up shots, it creates bad floor balance. You got kids, people crashing, thinking that you're going to shoot it. So now there's no one more pass. So it just wasn't an aggressive basketball play. I want her to be aggressive and play the way she can play.
You talked about those offensive rebounds. Did those, in the end, kind of like save an offense that for a quarter and a half struggled from missed layups underneath and just missed shots in general?
Well, I mean, the important part about offensive rebound is just being able to save a possession. But yes, obviously, man, it's a cure-all. You miss a shot, you get it back. You back to zero. You back to even. So when the rebounding was really good for us. It was the team rebounds late in the game that really helped us.
The tough thing about offensive rebounds is play at the end of the half. Talia chasing that down into three. I know it's only 3 out of 66, but that really kind of capped the second quarter and gave you some momentum. Just your thoughts on the hustle of that play.
Well, I mean that's a kid that didn't give up on the play. She played to the buzzer went off, and I mean that was a big play. I mean, obviously when you go up at halftime, I mean, it's great momentum going into the second half, and I thought that she just made a gutsy play, did what you need to do, played the entire game. I mean, she had 4 offensive rebounds. All her rebounds were offensive rebounds. That's just tough, hard-nosed play. All right, guys.
How does a game this difficult, with a mid-major, won 30 games last year, prepare you for the schedule you got coming up, which is going to be quite the gauntlet?
Yeah, they're not a mid-major. They have high-major players on their team. They have a lot of players on their team that were grossly unrecruited. CeCe Hook is a big-time player. That's one of those things that some people up in the area just kind of miss. Kind of like how we got Alexis Peterson. I mean, when I first started recruiting Alexis Peterson, she had 2 offers, and she ended up being ACC Player of the Year. So that's definitely not a. I understand what you're saying. I'm not trying to be that guy, but they're definitely not a mid-major team. They're a really good basketball team. Erica Johnson was a big-time player, so they have a lot of talent on that team, and we knew it. I mean, we scheduled the game with a team that we knew to win 30 games. We'd have to play this game to start our season, but we wanted to be challenged because we have a challenging schedule, later in the month, and we got to get ready for it with these games coming up.
So much will be justifiably made about the way Kiara runs the team tonight with the 16, 7, and 8. I mean, that's the sort of stats, performance you expect, right? Is she where you would want right now, you think?
Yeah, definitely. I just, she needs to take care of the ball a little bit better. Just make some better decisions. Just cut her turnovers down. But I mean, she really started to attack downhill, and that was the difference in the game. We brought her off ball screens, and she attacked downhill, and that's what she has to do. I'm not. As I said, I've been saying the whole time, I'm not concerned about Kiki being able to run our team. We're just very young at spots, and we're very young with our depth, but our depth plays pretty hard. So we got to just continue to get them to play hard.
Coach, even though you guys have a huge size advantage in the inside, it seemed like one of the reasons that the game stayed kind of close is because the big missed a good amount of layups.
Sure.
Is that something that's just a symptom of the first game, or do you expect that going forward as well?
No, I don't expect that going forward. I expected that goes forward. We're gonna have a long year. We gotta make layups. I mean, you know, what you say, you know, they're a team, and we talked about this in our game prep. They are very, very good post defensive team, even though they're small, but they swarm the post. They get you off the midline, and they bring early help, and that's what they did. You know, there's a well-coached team, and they are a hard-nosed team. So I wasn't shocked at us having problems in the paint, even regardless of their size.
When you're in the midst of a game, and probably through the intensity, you're not looking down to your bench, but when you do happen to see Tiana there smiling and you know, showing some of the other players, you know, pointing out things on the floor, how comforting is that?
I mean, it is comforting, but I mean, she's been. I'd rather her be on the floor. I'd rather be running spread with her with the ball in her hands, have Kiki on the wing shooting it. You know, that would be the perfect storm, right? But that's how she's been the whole time. You know, when she's been around, you know, she's been good. She's been good. I even had to yell at her the other day in practice because she was talking too much. So, so you know, she doesn't get a pass. You know, in practice, I'm talking, you be quiet, right? That's what the drill is, right? But she's been good. You know, she's been tough. I mean, what do you say? I mean, I don't know how she's staying this tough and this positive. You know, but it's just, I don't know, man. She's like a superhero right now. I don't get it. So.
Bayev and Emily had a few offensive fouls in that first half. Is that a result of that defense you talked about with Ohio, and how did that get fixed going forward? I guess the half-court offense as a whole in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. They just did a good job of packing the paint. There was just no room to dive, and that was big. You know, obviously that was something that I hadn't seen them do. So you know, but it's great if they can beat you to the spot and get on that midline and not let you dive there and take charges. I mean, that is, you stop the whole deal then, right? The play's over. So they're a well-coached team. I just got to give them a lot of credit. They are a tough, hard-nosed, well-coached team, and they're going to win their conference. I really believe that they got a chance to win their conference. I mean, they just a very good team. I think, you know, Buffalo's going to be obviously really good. Felicia's going to do a good job, but I think those are two teams that's going to be there in the end. And you know, they're just a good team, and we scheduled them on purpose because we knew it would be tough.
One more question.
Coach, you were outscored 22-10 in the first quarter, and then came back and outscored them 21-8. What'd you say to your team in between that time to?
We just needed just to play harder. I mean, we just wasn't playing with any kind of energy and effort. I thought that they were getting every loose ball, and they were playing a lot more urgent. They had an urgency about themselves early in the game, and we didn't come out with that same kind of urgency. I don't believe. And you know, you can continue to tell your team how good they are, and until you get down by 16 points, I guess you don't realize how good they are. And I knew it from last year when we scheduled them. And you know, that's a very good team, but I give our kids a lot of credit, man. They fought hard, and I'm not going to let them settle. I'm not going to coach them any sort of. We're not going to feel sorry for ourselves because nobody's going to come in here and feel sorry for us. So we got to compete and play hard and play at our level. And I'm just really proud of our kids for 3 quarters. They did that and they played at our level.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.